OpenAI just changed the voice. AI game. What if I told you that OpenAI just made every voice AI tool you know outdated? Their newest release isn't just an upgrade, it's a direct strike at 11 Labs, Whisper, and every voice startup out there. This isn't the future of AI voice tech. This is the revolution. OpenAI's latest voice update might have just made dozens of text-to-speech and transcription apps obsolete. On March 20th, 2025, OpenAI released 3 new GPT-4 voice models: GPT-4 Transcribe, Mini Transcribe, and Mini TTS. These models can transcribe live audio, speak with emotion, and customize tone, all through a single API. In this video, we're breaking down what makes these models different, how they compare to 11 Labs and Whisper, and what they mean for the future of voice tech. And here at NextCore AI, we break down the most disruptive AI breakthroughs every week, faceless, fast, and to the point. So if you want to stay ahead of the curve, subscribe now and join the future before it arrives. Real-time transcription and voice intelligence. The biggest shift? Live streaming speech to text. Unlike traditional buffered transcription, OpenAI's models process real-time audio continuously, making them ideal for live conversations. Imagine having an AI assistant that doesn't just transcribe your Zoom calls, it understands when to jump in, when to stay quiet, and adapts to emotional tone like a real human colleague. This is voice AI with emotional IQ. They also use semantic voice activity detection, allowing the model to determine when a speaker has stopped talking, even in noisy or chaotic environments. This makes the system more responsive and natural. OpenAI reports a 2.46% word error rate for GPT-4, Transcribe in English, outperforming Whisper, and even 11 Labs' Scribe, which has a 3.3% error rate. It supports over 100 languages with strong accuracy across different accents and background noise levels. For developers, integrating voice into apps now takes as few as 9 lines of code using OpenAI's Agent SDK. That makes full speech interfaces easier to deploy than ever before. That's less than it takes to build a basic chatbot. OpenAI is democratizing multimodal AI, giving even indie developers the firepower of enterprise-grade tech. This kind of accessibility will accelerate AI adoption across customer service, podcasting, education, and beyond. Speech output that feels human. The Mini TTS model brings detailed control over how the AI speaks, tone, pitch, emotion, and accent, all via simple text prompts. No need for pre-recorded voices or external libraries. This isn't just about sounding human, it's about sounding appropriate for the context. Developers can prompt the AI to speak in a friendly, serious, or even sarcastic tone, depending on the user experience they're designing. Features that raise the bar. These models deliver several key advantages: low latency, responses happen in real time, critical for assistance and support bots. Noise resilience, trained to handle fast speech, background noise, and accents without degrading quality. Semantic awareness, understands when to respond, how to pause, and how to frame answers contextually. Tonal flexibility, instead of switching voices, users can shift the emotional tone on the fly. Plug-and-play SDK. Developers can add voice without heavy engineering or third-party services. Real-world impact. Companies are already deploying these models. Elise AI, which automates property management conversations, saw increased tenant engagement and more natural conversations. Decagon, another early adopter, reported a 30% improvement in transcription accuracy, especially in noisy, unscripted conditions. Even more impressive, they integrated the model in less than a day, a task that used to take weeks. These aren't experiments. They're active in customer-facing apps, forcing the voice AI market to evolve fast. Think of what this means at scale. Multilingual AI teachers, virtual medical assistants, even AI-powered radio hosts, all with near zero latency and personalized emotion. Why other TTS tools are now under pressure? Most older tools split transcription, TTS, and emotion into separate services. Developers often had to combine them manually using multiple APIs. OpenAI's unified system offers transcription, reasoning, and expressive voice output in one API, dramatically reducing complexity and boosting scalability. Traditional platforms often use static voice libraries with limited emotional range. Switching tone often means switching voices. GPT-4 Mini TTS changes that by allowing the same voice to express different emotions simply through text prompts. This kind of flexibility wasn't possible before and sets a new benchmark for what developers now expect. We break down these breakthroughs every week here on NextCore AI with clean visuals and binge-worthy storytelling. Want to stay 5 steps ahead of the AI curve? Tap subscribe and let's shape the future together. Competition, 11 Labs, Hume AI, Orpheus 3, B3 major platforms are often compared to OpenAI, 11 Labs, known for realistic voice cloning. Its scribe model includes diarization identifying different speakers, something OpenAI's models don't yet offer. But 11 Labs lacks real-time streaming and unified bidirectional voice capabilities. Hume AI, its octave TTS delivers high emotional detail down to individual words, but it lacks transcription and is harder to integrate, requiring more granular inputs and limited developer tools. Orpheus 3, B, an open-source alternative under Apache 2.0. Free to use if you have the hardware, but lacks multi-language optimization, support, and easy integration. Best for advanced users and researchers. While each platform has strengths, OpenAI's unified workflow and developer accessibility put it in a league of its own. Voice is part of the multimodal revolution. These models aren't standalone. They're part of OpenAI's multimodal AI vision. GPT-4 already supports visual inputs, and with speech capabilities, the model now handles the full spectrum of human communication. OpenAI has demonstrated agents that speak, listen, and think, completing tasks like summarizing meetings or checking deliveries, all with spoken input and output. This signals a transition from single-task AI to real-time agents that integrate reasoning, conversation, and action, all in one. Strategic pricing. OpenAI isn't just innovating on features. It's also undercutting competitors with aggressive pricing. GPT-4o, Transcribe, $6 per 1 million audio input tokens, 0.01 minute. Mini Transcribe, $3 per 1 million tokens, 0.05 minute. Mini TTS, 60 cents per 1 million text tokens and $12 per 1 million audio output tokens per minute. Compare that to Rev.com, up to $1.50 per minute for human transcription, Otter.ai, 10 cents to 25 cents per minute for automated transcription. Even Whisper, while free, lacks the real-time streaming, tone control, and hosted convenience that OpenAI offers. OpenAI's push for exploration. To promote creativity, OpenAI launched the OpenAI FM demo site, where anyone can try the models. They're also running a public contest. Share a creative use case by tagging at OpenAI on X, and you could win a custom radio designed by Teenage Engineering. While playful, this initiative reflects OpenAI's broader strategy. Get developers, creators, and innovators hands-on with these tools. Voice is no longer just a feature. It's the foundation of more fluid, human-like AI experiences. This voice tech war is just heating up, and OpenAI just fired the loudest shot. If you want more high-impact AI stories like this, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and explore our full playlist on the rise of multimodal AI. This is NextCore AI, where the future thinks out loud.